Hi, you're back on Morning Coffee. I'm Taylor, and I'm here with Charlene and Keith, and we're talking to DrKevinGyurina about chiropractic and energy healing.
Yes. So, one of the questions we were talking about after break was, what are some of the things that people come to you for, Doc?
Well, you know, like many people who visit chiropractors, of course, it's about pain, whether it's back pain, neck pain, headaches, but everything under the sun, from numbness in your fingers or your toes, headaches, eye issues, mouth, nose, any organ issue inside the body can be addressed, can be assisted to be helped by utilizing chiropractic.
And also congestion. I didn't know that, but
my
my
gosh.
chiropractor used to adjust me on my left side in my back. There's a pressure area
All kinds of connections.
that connects to the sinuses. So I used to get my sinuses done.
Yeah, so when your body's in alignment and balanced and is able to move and adapt, well, then your body can allow its healing process to go. So it clears the congestion, helps get rid of the bacteria and viruses and all that stuff.
Cleans
Very
everything
cool.
out. I noticed that on your business card you also mentioned that you do quantum healing.
Yes.
That's very interesting. What exactly is quantum healing?
Well, quantum healing is, I believe there is a specific technique that uses the term quantum healing, but I use it as an umbrella because of a number of techniques I've studied that apply to the same thinking. Quantum refers to physics. There's this Newtonian physics, meaning we have, you know, there's something over here, there's atoms, there's molecules, there's a couch, there's a wall,
Right.
there's things. But then there's this other level of understanding we're starting to identify, is this non-physical. Scientists can look at the universe and there's 97% of emptiness, and we still don't know what that is.
Right.
And you look at the microscope of the body, and that's the same thing. The cell, the atoms, protons, neutrons, electrons, there's more empty space than actual matter. So quantum deals with this, what is these ideas of non-physical, the emotions, the feelings, the intuitions of life. And we can play with visualization. So quantum many times has someone thinking of a word and then using points on the body, like acupuncture, acupressure would. Things along the idea of something is reconnective healing and matrix energetics healing.
Right.
And these techniques feel for, it's almost like heat or coolness or even like a fuzzy electricity that can be felt on
Like
or
a chi
around
force?
the
Like
body.
the chi force?
Call it chi, the energy that flows in and around us. You know, I came into all this energy work through a scientific point of view because, you know, I didn't want to believe it. I needed to see the proof. And what we're seeing now over the last, I'll say 5, 10, maybe 15 years, even longer than that, is new technology, new measurement, new instruments to measure electromagnetics around the body and all these other forces.
So it's not magic anymore.
It's not magic. It's not.
Right.
It was never magic. It was
Well,
always
it was
just
always
there.
kind of magic to me because you
Right.
can't really quantify it.
Right, but it's like radio back in, what, the 30s or 40s.
Right. How does that
How
happen?
could you send something without a wire?
Well, it's like email now.
Right.
Or a text. How does that happen?
All this stuff we
Yeah.
can't see physically, but
Right.
there's something there. And now we're able to measure at deeper and deeper levels. So you can take images of individuals and see this energy flow around them, like a magnet that sticks to a refrigerator.
Right.
The thing about human being, though, is each zone has connected what we'll call consciousness or patterns of thinking. Heart, of course, love.
Right.
All right. And here we have communication.
So we're going
here,
through the chakras
perception.
now.
Yeah, this is
Right.
chakra talk. Okay. Now, chakra is a word that it comes from the East, like India. And so we just have different lexicon here, different groups of words that describe very, very similar things.
Right.
And this has been my study over the last, well, 10, even maybe longer than that, 10 years, is looking at these techniques from cultures around the world and it's going, wait a minute, they're exactly the same but different layers. So you have the nerves on the deep inside. Then you have these acupuncture lines on the outside. And you have these
Meridians.
energy points, yeah,
Right.
the meridians, and the energy points, and they're all correlating at different levels of who we are. Like those Russian nestling dolls that fit
Yes.
inside. Yeah.
Right.
Very interesting.
Mhm.
So now,
I want to pop in here with just a little experience that I had when I was back down in Charleston a couple of months ago. I was at this wonderful place called the Healing Oasis, and she had a program that actually, a computer program, I won't say what it is, but measured the chakras and diagnosed them. And so she just did a quick mini reading or diagnosis on me, and I got to see my whole body on the screen and all of the chakras, but my throat chakra was extended so far out it was off of the screen. Everything else was in alignment but my throat. And she said, "What's going on with your throat?" She said, "You're not sick or anything." And she didn't know me. And I said, "No, I'm a talk show host." She said, "Communication, there you go." So there definitely is something to that. Absolutely. You would love it.
I thought you were going to bring
cool.
in like something about me, you know.
Oh, did I yell at you a lot on the air?
Yeah, I yell at my work husband.
But she's very expressive through the communication.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So
It was very interesting.
It is a wild study, and I'm continually blown away. You know, I oftentimes will step into a technique seminar or even looking at a technology and kind of just going in with faith. What do you have? Show me. Let me see it work. Let me
Right.
experience it.
Yes.
Then make my opinion. And that, thankfully, has led me in wonderful directions that have completely changed the way I think about the body, about life in general, and my own personal experiences growing up. Yeah.
Okay. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back.